Sister Wives, why don't cast members confront Robyn directly? After 19 seasons on TLC, it's abundantly clear that most Sister Wives cast members don't particularly care for Robyn Brown. But if that's the case, why don't the other cast members call her out directly? See what other Sister Wives viewers are discussing online. Sister Wives fans want someone to stand up to Cody and Robyn. At one point over the past few seasons, it was heavily implied that either Garrison or Gade Brown called Robyn during the pandemic and asked for her to ease the rigid COVID-19 rules. Naturally, Robyn reacted poorly and Cody became enraged at his children. But why don't any of the ex-wives stand up to the couple? Why does no one tell Robyn to her face how they feel? One Sister Wives viewer asked on Reddit, "I understand being the bigger person and setting a good example for the kids, I really get that. But in all the therapy and sit-downs and everything, why has no one had the guts to get in Robyn and Cody's face the way they get everyone else's?" The OP went on to point out that Cody has no problem publicly calling out someone to their face, citing the moment Cristin announced she was leaving the family. At the end of the day, it seems that Cody and Robyn have no problem gaslighting and manipulating people in conversations, but the three ex-wives won't call them out on it. Viewers don't think it's likely anything will change. Other Redditors thought it was disappointing that no one else bothered to stand up to Robyn. However, many thought it made sense. After all, Cody and Robyn don't exactly have a history of taking accountability for their poor behavior. Cristin said that in therapy she directly said that Cody was spending most of his time with Robyn and they both denied it lol. There's really no point with those two. They don't take accountability and make themselves the victims. Everyone's best bet was to just leave and stop trying to reason with unreasonable people. I think some of the kids have said exactly that to her and Cody, and that's part of the reason for the current situation of the Brown family. I honestly think they are scared of him. I mean, we've seen how he reacts in the talking heads, and several of his children have said that he is worse off camera. You've seen how aggressive he gets towards Suki when she presses him the tiniest bit. The dynamics of the Sister Wives cast have long fascinated viewers, with each wife, Mary, Janelle, Cristin, and Robyn, bringing her unique perspective and personality to the shared family drama. Yet one of the most persistent questions among fans of the show is, why don't the cast members confront Robyn Brown directly? Robyn's role within the family has often been controversial, with many seeing her as the catalyst for much of the tension that has arisen over the years. Still, direct confrontations with Robyn are rare. Is it out of respect, fear, or something deeper rooted in the dynamics of plural marriage and interpersonal relationships? A house divided. From the moment Robyn entered the Brown family, she represented a significant shift in the family's balance. As Cody's fourth and newest wife, she brought an undeniable energy that seemed to shake up the existing relationships. Cristin and Janelle, in particular, struggled to find their footing amid Robyn's arrival. While Cristin expressed feelings of neglect and emotional abandonment, Janelle often took a pragmatic approach, focusing on her children and finances rather than the emotional drama. Mary's relationship with Robyn was arguably the most complex. Initially, Mary seemed to welcome Robyn with open arms, even going so far as to legally divorce Cody so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children. However, as time went on, Mary's relationship with Cody deteriorated, leaving many fans wondering if she regretted her early support of Robyn. Despite these underlying tensions, open confrontations with Robyn have been scarce. Even Cristin, who ultimately left the marriage, chose to direct her frustrations more toward Cody than toward Robyn herself. What's behind this avoidance? Cody's protective shield. One of the most apparent reasons the other wives don't confront Robyn is Cody's obvious favoritism. Over the years, viewers have noted that Cody seems to spend more time with Robyn and her children, often prioritizing her needs over those of the other wives. This favoritism creates a power imbalance, with Robyn appearing to have more influence over Cody than the others. For the other wives, confronting Robyn might feel futile. Even if they voiced their concerns, Cody's tendency to defend Robyn could undermine their arguments. This dynamic was particularly evident during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Cody's strict adherence to rules, largely seen as influenced by Robyn, caused rifts within the family. Janelle and Cristin openly disagreed with Cody's approach but refrained from directly accusing Robyn of being the driving force behind his decisions. The fragility of plural marriage. Plural marriage is built on a delicate foundation of mutual respect and cooperation. For the Browns, this foundation has been increasingly shaky in recent years. Confronting Robyn directly could further destabilize an already fractured family dynamic. It's possible that the other wives avoid addressing Robyn because they fear the repercussions it could have on their relationships with Cody and the larger family unit. There's also the matter of public perception. The Browns have built their brand on the idea of family unity, even as cracks in that facade have become more visible. A direct confrontation with Robyn might expose those cracks further, making it harder to maintain the image of a cohesive family. For Meri, Janelle, and Cristin, who have each struggled with their roles within the family, preserving that image might have been a priority at some point, even if it's no longer the case. Emotional exhaustion. Another factor to consider is emotional exhaustion. Over the years, the wives have dealt with countless issues, both within their relationships with Cody and in their individual lives. For Cristin, who ultimately chose to leave the marriage, the decision to walk away likely came after years of trying to make things work. Directly confronting Robyn might have felt like an additional burden she wasn't willing to bear. Janelle, known for her level-headed and pragmatic nature, might view confrontation as counterproductive. She has often expressed a desire to focus on her children and personal growth rather than getting embroiled in family drama. For her, confronting Robyn might seem like an unnecessary drain on her energy. Meri, on the other hand, has often been portrayed as isolated within the family. Her strained relationship with Cody has left her in a precarious position where speaking out against Robyn could further alienate her from the family. Given her history of feeling sidelined, Meri might see little benefit in addressing her grievances directly. Robyn's persona. Robyn's demeanor might also play a role in why she's rarely confronted. She often presents herself as emotional and sensitive, qualities that could make the other wives hesitant to approach her with criticisms. There's a fine line between expressing concerns and being perceived as attacking someone, and the other wives might worry about crossing that line. Robyn has also positioned herself as a peacemaker within the family, often emphasizing the importance of unity and communication. This self-imposed role might make it harder for the other wives to call her out without appearing divisive. Whether intentional or not, Robyn's actions and words often deflect attention away from her and toward larger family issues. The role of the cameras. The presence of cameras adds another layer of complexity. On a show like Sister Wives, every interaction is recorded and scrutinized by millions of viewers. This public exposure can make it harder for the wives to have honest, unfiltered conversations. Confronting Robyn on camera could open them up to criticism from fans and potentially damage their reputations. It's also worth noting that the wives might save their most candid thoughts for private moments, away from the cameras. What we see on the show might only be a fraction of the conversations that actually take place within the family. A shift in power dynamics. As the family evolves, so too do its power dynamics. Cristin's departure marked a significant turning point, showing that the wives are no longer willing to endure relationships that don't serve them. Janelle has also hinted at dissatisfaction, and Meri's estrangement from Cody continues to grow. These shifts could eventually lead to more open confrontations, including with Robyn. For now, however, it seems that the wives prefer to address their issues indirectly or through their relationships with Cody. Whether this approach is driven by strategy, self-preservation, or a desire to avoid further conflict, it highlights the intricate dynamics at play within the Brown family.